ladies, welcome to my 13 and 14 week pregnancy update. I am officially 16 weeks and 1 day today. I had to think about it for a second. And I'm late. I'm late because I really don't have the motivation to do this anymore. I'm just not doing well in this pregnancy, just not. I told you before and I'm gonna say it again, this pregnancy is trying to take me out. But again, I'm not gonna let it. Dia's behind the camera, wanna say hi?
Hello.
Let's get to 13 weeks because I feel like 13 weeks started off pretty good. I don't even remember anything for 13 weeks other than the normal, usual, sorry, I live in the city. The normal, usual, not feeling well, just like the minor migraines and the nausea that comes on when it feels like it. And I can't even track it anymore. It's so random. It's just so random at this point. The only thing that really shocked me, I think, was my hip pain. But I kind of associated that to my back pain because my back pain was coming and I had to lay in the bed and then, sorry, my son's in the background howling, apparently. I had to lay in the bed, but then my hips would hurt because I'm laying on my sides because you have to lay your side. I think it's your left side when you're pregnant. So I kind of just was laying there and my hips were hurting, but both of my hips were hurting. And that's the only thing I noticed, so I thought it was because of that. So no, it wasn't. Just FYI. I had no cravings and I had no aversions that I know of because I typically eat the same foods. So the one thing that I thought was cool about the 13 weeks was I incorporated eggs again. I was able to eat eggs, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. I stopped eating those for a while, but eggs are my favorite breakfast meal. It's one of my favorite breakfast meals, so I like my eggs boiled. I really do. And then put a little garlic salt on them. The Dia tried this. So that came back. Sorry, I'm hungry. That came back. And I was so happy to have that back. Like, I was so timid to try it at 13 weeks. And I was just like, I can try it. So I tried it and it was great. It was great. I missed eggs. Oh, I love scrambled eggs. I love fried eggs. I love, what else I love? These boiled eggs. I was so happy to have it back. 13 weeks, I went to the doctor's office. Okay, I forgot about that. 13 weeks, I went to the doctor's office. My first physical doctor's appointment. I was supposed to have a a lot of appointments. I'm sorry, I'm confused. A lot of appointments. So I went at 13 weeks and actually got checked up. They did my weight, all that good stuff, my intake. They did my, what did they do? Crap. They did my blood pressure and my blood pressure was high. And then, it always is when I go in those places. It always is. And then what else they do? They listen to the baby's heartbeat. That's when we found what we think is 2 heartbeats. And she said it could possibly be 1 echoing, but if it is 2, whatever. I talked about that last week, the last video, the last update. So then we did that. She scheduled my glucose. She told me I can go at any time I want to go. So that's what I did. I went anytime I wanted to go. Which means I didn't go until I went back to my next doctor's appointment, which was at 14 weeks. But before I get to that, let's talk about my symptoms for 14 weeks. 14 weeks, of course, I was sick. I woke up at 14 weeks. It was just like, of course. Migraines still there, off and on. Still nausea, of course. But I feel like I can manage it now if I take a B6 and a Unisom at night before I go to bed. The next day I'll be fine. Because if I don't take the Unisom B6, I'll wake up super nauseous, like really nauseous. And it doesn't matter if I eat, I'm just going to be nauseous. So that's what I started doing. I started taking a B6 and a Unisom. That was my only symptoms, except for my hips hurting again. My hips were killing me. At 14 weeks, the only craving I had was gummy bears. I wanted gummy bears. So at 14 weeks, I went to another doctor's appointment. They did the same thing. Different midwife this time. They work with a team of 5 midwives and an OB, a couple of OBs, whatever. And I saw the second midwife, and she was really, really nice. Also checked the heartbeat and did my blood pressure, which was high. At this appointment, my blood pressure was 160 over 100. And she was like, oh, I don't like your, blood pressure. And then she said that, we finished the appointment, but when we finished the appointment, she took my blood pressure again. It was 160 over 83. So it's only because I go into those places and I can't stand these people. It's not them per se because they're really nice. I just don't like going to the doctor's office. I've never had a good experience at the doctor's office. I've always ever heard bad news when I went to the doctor's office, so I just don't like going in there. At this appointment, that 14 weeks, we found out that I lost 11 pounds during this pregnancy, and that's fine with me. I kind of want to lose a little bit more. I don't really want to gain too much. It's like not a thing. I just don't need to. I have all the weight I need. So I don't, and then if I lose a couple of pounds, then that's great, fine. So at that appointment, she gave me the glucose because I told you said I was supposed to take it at 13 weeks, but I didn't. I went to my 14 week and took it. I took it there. She gave it to me, and she gave me an orange flavor, of course. And literally, she was sitting there talking, and I was sitting there rubbing my legs like this, and then I started jerking. Like, it was crazy. I don't never experienced that before. So I went at 3 o'clock and went to take the blood draw because they gave it to me in my doctor's office, which I didn't know that they could do. They gave it to my blood. They gave it to me in my doctor's office, and then drew my blood in the labs at 3:05. And it came back, of course, I failed my glucose test. So I have to take 3 hour. By the way, I've already taken a 3 hour. I'll let you know how that goes next week. But I have to take 3 hours at this time. At the 14 weeks, I was just like, dang it. I was so annoyed, but I knew I failed because I don't know why they give you that sugary drink like that. But let's go back quickly to my doctor's appointment because I forgot to mention that at 14 weeks and 5 days, I was measuring 18 weeks. So she looked at me like, you're measuring 18 weeks. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And of course, my brain comes home and Googles it. And of course, you obviously are a month ahead with twins. So I'm just like, mm-hmm. This doctor, I didn't even bother to tell her. So I was like, mm-hmm. So at 14 weeks, I figured out something cool I can do. I can lay on my back now and feel the weight of the babies. I can say babies now because I can feel the weight of them. They're too big to hide. I think at 14 weeks, I don't really know. I think it was 16. What am I right now? I'm 16 weeks. No, I don't know. They were small. Okay, they're just small. So I can feel the weight of them. So what I would do is when I'm home, I can lay on my back and I can put the little Doppler thing and hear a heartbeat immediately. I can pick it up like that. They can't hide from me no more. And then I can take it and move it to the other side and find the other heartbeat again, just like that, because obviously there's weight. Now I can feel them. So there's really no hiding it anymore. And my doctor kind of looked at me like, And I was just like, I'm not going to say it again. I told you people before that I think there's 2. You didn't want to, whatever. And I just ignored it. I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm measuring a month ahead. So whatever. Anyway, I think that's it for this update. I don't know. I'm just irritated. I'm tired. I just don't have the motivation to do it. Thank you guys for commenting on the last update. My phone tells me that I don't get comments. I don't know what that is. So now, I'm not ignoring you when you make comments. Now I just have to make sure on the big computer that I have comments, because for some reason when I click on my phone it says no comments. I'm like, okay. So I'm glad that you don't mind the back-to-back updates, because you're gonna get one this week. Because I just want to get the updates up to date, and yeah. So I think that's it. I'm trying to think of anything else that I may have missed telling you. We had dust appointment, the heartbeats. Oh, they scheduled me for an ultrasound. They scheduled for an ultrasound, and the first midwife, when I went at 13 weeks, scheduled me for an ultrasound, and they canceled it. They canceled it because they want me to see whatever. I don't know, a geneticist or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But those people never called me back and made their appointment. So I was just like, okay. So anyway, I do have appointments today I have to do. I guess I'll talk about that in my 15-16 week. All right, that's it. Let me give you a bump shot. I hope this video wasn't too short. Where am I at for time? 9:56. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. Y'all, you don't even know. I can't even stand up. My back is back to acting crazy. I was getting somewhere. It was healing on its own. And then all of a sudden, it's like down. I plummeted. It's just like, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing not to cause the back pain. The only thing they said they can give me is muscle relaxant, which, no, I don't, no heavy drugs. And Tylenol, Motrin, something. I don't know. They was giving me something. And then it was like physical therapy. And I was like, I don't think you people understand where this pain is. No one's touching me that low in my body. No one's touching me that low. It's literally, right between your butt cheeks, like your tailbone, it's right there. There's no way I'm letting anybody touch me down there. I don't even care if you're female. No, I'll deal with this pain. That's just me. I mean, no. I don't want nobody rubbing me down. Is that weird? That's weird. Is that weird to you? Mm-hmm. Would you let somebody go down there and rub you?
If I was a genius.
I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. I'll just keep meditating. I give permission for this healing. That's it. All right, let me give you a bump shot. Are you good here? Can you see me good here?
Yeah, you can stand up.
Okay, let me try. I'm gonna try to stand up. So if I cry out in pain, you know I'm doing this for you, girl. Remember, this is not a I just took off my slippers. That's why I can't feel like that. This is not a 13, 14 week. This is a 16 weeks in 1 day, belly. So I'll do the best I can. Okay, here we go, ladies. You good there? Mm-hmm. There's the front. My back. I'm sucking. I'm trying not to go like this because the pain is so bad. Mm-hmm. And then we'll do this way. Then this way. I don't feel like I got any bigger since last time. I don't know. And I'll do the same thing with this shirt up. I'm sweating. Excuse me, my pants. Good there? Mm-hmm. Okay. And to the other side. Oh, it's so much pain. So I haven't gotten any new stretch marks, but I did end up getting, like, the ones that I already have, they're kind of like stretching and pushing out already. And I'm 60 weeks in 1 day, but I did buy some belly butter. I think it's by Palmer's. I think it is. I forgot to put it on before I'm sorry, I'm tired, I can't. So I can't wait to tell you everything about next week. The next pregnancy update will be next Tuesday, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it and get it out the way so that at least I'll be caught up. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you have subscribed, if you haven't, please do. We appreciate the love and support. And thank you for hitting that like button. You guys are the best. I just, thanks. I mean, you guys are the only thing that was like, yeah, get up and, film something, because people are actually watching. People care. You know what I mean? There's like nothing else making me do this except for you guys actually caring. So thank you for that. All right, that is it. I will see you in my next pregnancy update, which will be on Tuesday. Love you, girl. Bye, girl. Bye.